you're a fan of linoleum block printing, you have a problem. And it's a problem that I face. It's a problem we all face. If you want to use water-soluble inks, there's just a very short supply out there that have a wide range of colors that are rich, that are beautiful, but also when you're inking your plate to get your block ready to go, that have that just perfect texture where you can ink the block, you pull the print, and it's ideal. You waste a lot of ink, you waste a lot of paper, and it's frustrating. LUKAS has a wonderful new ink out that's called Studio Linol ink. Perfect for linoleum block printing, perfect for mono printing, even using a potato if you wanted, any of the kind of softer, easy carve material. It works fantastically. It has a special proprietary ingredient that makes it so that it's got that nice tack that you need when you want to ink the block, where it doesn't overflow into those cracks and crevices, making for just really ugly prints. It's one of my favorite inks that I've used so far. And then it had something that I have never ever seen before. Not just soap and water cleanup like everybody else says, you need water. You only need water. It was the cleanest printing ink I had ever seen. I have never had a clean sink after doing block printing. So I was absolutely thrilled with this. And I was thrilled with the color. 12 different colors that are beautiful, they're rich, they're gorgeous, in 250 milliliter bottles. That's the other problem. Ink doesn't come in large enough sizes to be cost effective for a lot of printmaking, and this does. So let's give it a try, because I think you'll be as surprised and happy about it as I am. So we are going to print just this little block first. It's out of the kind of soft, easier to carve formula. Let's do the red with that. We'll give it a little bit of color pop so you can see what I'm talking about. Spouts, another thing that you don't ever get with any block printing ink. You always end up putting too much out. Let's put a cap on that. It's already making that wonderful sound that you want to hear. Now, another great working ability of this ink is it stays open longer than other linoleum block inks I've found on the market, which is a huge thing for you as a block printer, because some inks will start to already dry as you're inking the block. They'll already start tacking up if you don't get the paper on there right away. If just something takes, 2 extra minutes of your time before you're able to go and pull that block, you've lost your print. And then a lot of times you have to go and actually clean your block. So this does not have that issue. All right, so we've got it inked. I'm just going to put that down. It doesn't take a lot of rubbing and extra effort to pull these prints, which is another really awesome trait that this ink has. It picks up very easily and cleanly to the paper. Nice, super clean print. Great line work. Usually when you start working with the block, you have multiple, about maybe 2 to 3, I've found, pulls that you need to make before it really gets on that block. It really starts registering well. This is a clean print immediately to start, which is fantastic. Saves you time, it saves you money, it saves you paper. All right, so let's take a break for a minute. We're going to clean this and we're going to come back and pull one from a harder linoleum so you can see what detail that gives you. Okay, so our first print was done with the carmine. That should show you how just absolutely vibrant and opaque and beautiful these colors are. Red can be a really difficult color to use in printmaking with water-based inks. So let's give the black a try so you can see how rich this is. And we're using a very hard, traditional, old-style linoleum block. Looks good and inked. I'm going to move that over there. The viscosity this ink makes so that it grabs the paper really nicely. It absorbs well, but it doesn't kind of over ooze with any pressure. Beautiful. Nice clean print of a very old block. This block's probably 10 or 15 years old. Still nice crisp line work. That ink does a magnificent job even on a very, very old piece of linoleum. So this is some great stuff. You should give it a try if you're a block printer, if you do mono printing, even printing with kids, because that water cleanup is ridiculously easy and will really help in a classroom situation. So the LUKAS Studio Linol inks, give them a try.